What's up guys, I'm here to show you literally the best birthday gift I've ever received in my life. And I am super pumped to be able to do this right here from the comfort of my own home. In uncertain times, it's hard to get outside, it's hard to make builds. Without further ado, this is a mini surfboard building kit with a blank, with the fiberglass resin, brushes for the hot coat, you've got gloves, you've got measuring cups for the resin, you've got everything you need, plus like 5 or 6 other boards that you can mess with and play with. I am so excited because I usually have to go outside or find space to do this, and I'm no pro. By any means, don't take everything I do and try to shape your board after it. It's your own thing, it's your own hobby. I have built boards in the past, this board, and I've ridden it before on the water, and it worked. I'm not saying it's a great board, but it worked. I'm super excited though because this is an actual blank from Greenlight Surf Supply Company. They use research resin, which is an awesome resin, and they give you quick kick resin. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to build this whole board today, or I hope. Let's get into it. Let's go through the process. I'm gonna skip all the boring parts like me sanding for 10 minutes and all that stuff. You're not gonna see that. I'm just gonna kind of give you the steps and go forward. So let's get into it. The first step we have to do is we have to make the shape of the board we want with our sanding paper. So this is the blank that it comes with, and it's got its nice shape. It's got a tip, a little rocker at the edge. That's what I like. I'm gonna keep it pretty much flat because I'm not riding the board, so I don't really care that much, but I'm gonna make it kind of edge and smooth, and then I'm going to make a little bit more of a rocker at the tip of the nose. Okay, now the board is completely smooth. I've got it looking the shape I want, and man, this might be the boring part for you guys to watch, but if you've never shaped a board or seen a vision of a shape you want and done it, you have to do it. It is exhilarating, it's awesome. So now that is step 1. We've got that done, we've shaped the board. Now we're gonna go to step 2, and we're going to fiberglass the bottom of the board. This is the part that I've messed up and has given me a lot of trouble in the past with real boards, so I'm very excited to try this on this board. So you got the sheet of fiberglass, you're gonna lay that over the board, and then you're just gonna trim it up and cut some relief cuts. So I do have a food scale for like meal prepping and stuff, and I weighed this, and it's like 2.9 ounces. So I'm gonna start with half an ounce of this, and then 1/4 of an ounce hardener, and see how that goes for the board first. Okay, so I've got it filled right there. I'm just gonna mix it and let it sit for just a second because this is quick kick resin, and I'm not sure how fast it's gonna kick off, probably pretty fast, and I'm gonna go ahead and just start glassing probably here in about 40 seconds. All right guys, that was probably the best glass job I've ever done, and it wasn't very good, but it was a lot easier on this small board. It's great practice. I used a little bit too much resin. This is probably gonna set off in this thing, so you live and you learn. But I'm excited, I'm gonna flip it over, sand down the edges when it's dry, and then do the other side. Okay guys, so quick break. You may have realized that I did not paint the board with acrylic paint before I fiberglass it. That's because I do like the classic white, bright color, and it is epoxy resin, so I wanna see how bright it stays for future reference in case I wanna build a bigger board that I can ride and keep it white. I will end up adding this sticker that came with it with Greenlight Surf Supply Company, but for reference, if you did wanna paint your board, acrylic paint totally works, and my fiance painted this board, and it looks really cool. She got a nice like blue and green fade. So if you want to paint it, go ahead and paint it if you want to do some artistic flair stuff. I just like the classic white, so just like. All right guys, I got the bottom of the board glassed and ready to go. It's hardened, but there's the rough stuff on the top up here where I did that lap. So I'm just gonna sand that stuff clean before I glass the deck. All right, I just finished sanding. It's all smooth and ready to go. It's been an extremely fun process, and I can't wait to glass the top deck. Okay guys, the hot coat and everything's been done on the board. I've sanded it, everything's completely done. So now all there is left to do is to put on these awesome fins they gave me. So I'm gonna mix up some resin, and then I'm gonna put the fins on. Okay, so we're just waiting on the fins to dry, and then the board is completely done. I did this all in one day. It was an awesome day. I had a great time. If you haven't tried this before, or you have tried it before, definitely get one of these mini kits ordered straight to your door. If you have nothing to do, you're sitting at home and you're looking to do something awesome and unforgettable, an experience you can't duplicate, make sure you get one of these to your door. You will not regret it.